The member for Melbourne.
This is a bill that Donald Trump would be proud of. This is Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull's equivalent of saying he won't allow Muslims into the country. This is Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull's equivalent of saying he will build a wall to keep people out. This is a shameful attempt from a Prime Minister who should know better but is failing in the polls to try and fan the politics of fear to recover his political stops. This is a shameful attempt from a Prime Minister who is rapidly becoming the poor man's member for Warringah, the poor man's Tony Abbott. This is a shameful attempt from a Prime Minister to use the politics of race in an attempt to win votes. Let's have a look at what our immigration system is like at the moment. Under our immigration system that we have, one that alone amongst the world takes people who come here seeking our help and puts them in mental illness factories in other countries that are less able to deal with the problem of people movement than us, that takes people, including children, and puts them in detention until they break, that takes people who just want to live a better life and puts them in a situation where they are exposed to abuse, to sexual abuse, to rape, to degradation of their mental health, to the point where they feel that the situation that Australia put them in is even worse than the situation that they fled. The immigration system that we've got at the moment is one that costs us, according to the Australian National Audit Office, $570,000 per person per year to keep someone locked up when we could be spending that money on schools, when we could be spending that money on hospitals. We've got a government and an opposition that defends an immigration system that most right-thinking people, as well as international observers, say is not the way that you treat people who come here seeking our help. And what happens? Does the government come here and say, well, let's try and improve our immigration system so that people who are just coming here seeking a helping hand can get processed quickly and fairly, and if they're found to be genuine refugees, we'll take them here and we'll resettle them? No. The government comes here and says that we want to permanently ban people who come here seeking our help from ever coming to the Australian mainland, no matter how good their claim is, no matter how bad the situation of war or torture or persecution that they're fleeing, no matter what might happen to them if we send them back. No. In a naked attempt to try and win votes, because they've run out of anything positive to say, because they're dropping in the polls, they dredge this one up from the bottom of the barrel. And the Prime Minister, who ought to know better, comes in here and gives it his full support.